But since the dawn of humankind, we've been going through shit. You know, we've gone through some dark times. Without the Dark Ages, right, we wouldn't have gotten to the Renaissance. Not saying that let's go back to the Dark Ages, but you know, there's these not personal, but these cultural growth spurts. And a lot of times what happens as a result of too much progress at once is there's this backlash. But we don't live in a vacuum. We live on a seesaw. Life likes homeostasis. Life likes balance. This is the truth of matter. This is the truth of physics. This is the truth of your health. This is the truth of your happiness. You could win the lottery and you'll be like, yes, I'm so happy. In 3 months, you'll go back to your same level of contentment or lack thereof, because there's a baseline for us. So just know that. Know that your thoughts and your feelings are valid. Know that other people care. And know that we're just going to have to experience whatever it is that we experience and be honest with our emotions, our sensations, and our feelings, and choose our action. That's what we can do. Yoga is not about the poses that we can make with our body. That's a part of it. But asana is only the fourth of the 8-limb path, you know? There's 3 other things to do before we get to even movement, right? There's the yamas, niyamas, pranayama, then asana, right? So, you know, find something that connects you. Find your center. And just breathe. Let's come down onto the floor, into a kneeling position if that feels appropriate and okay for you. And let's close our eyes for a moment. Then inhale and exhale, sigh. Inhale. Exhale, sigh. Inhale. And exhale, sigh. Inhale, soften everything. And exhale, draw the belly button in and up, lifting the pelvic floor. Imagine that it's like zipping up a winter or a ski suit. Inhale. Exhale, drawing that belly button in and up, lifting the pelvic floor. Inhale, soften. Exhale, draw the belly button in and up, lifting the pelvic floor. Inhale, soften. Exhale, drawing the belly button in and up, lifting the pelvic floor. Inhale, soften. Exhale, bring the hands behind you. You can put blocks underneath your hands if you like. We're going to inhale, soften. And we're going to exhale, draw the belly button in and up, lifting the pelvic floor. Inhaling down. Exhaling, drawing the belly button in and up, lifting the pelvic floor. Inhaling down. Exhaling, drawing the belly button in and up, lifting the pelvic floor. Inhaling down. Exhaling, drawing the belly button in and up, lifting the pelvic floor. Inhaling down. Exhaling, walking your hands forward, bring the big toes together, opening the legs wide and coming to child's pose. Let's walk the hands back in, tucking the toes, inhaling here, and exhaling, coming back into downward facing dog, and just begin to pump the legs, or cycle, or think of it however it works for you. And then taking the right knee over to the left elbow, and switching. Just coming up to the toe of the other foot. Inhaling here. Exhaling, coming up to the balls of the feet and slowly rolling forward, bringing the knees down, walking the hands back in. Coming into an easy seated position or into a kneeling position. can chant Yam 3 times. Yam is the sound of the heart chakra. It's a Bija Mantra. It helps us remove blockages or discomfort surrounding this area to increase our ability to connect and be with others. So inhaling. Yam. Inhaling, swooping the arms up. Exhaling, hands to heart. Inhaling, swooping the arms up. Exhaling, hands to heart. Inhaling, swooping the arms up. Exhaling, hands to heart. Inhaling, the arms swooping up. Exhaling, hands to heart. Walking your hands forward, tucking the toes. Inhaling here and exhaling back to downward facing dog. Pedaling those legs. If you have a block accessible, grab it and put it next to that left leg. Coming up to the balls of the feet. Inhaling here, sending the torso towards the thighs, and exhaling, rounding forward, coming to plank. Bring the knees down. Walk the hands in. Taking the right foot up to the right pinky. Bring the hands onto the thigh. Inhaling here. And exhaling, the arms open. And inhale here. And we're going to exhale, either reach back for the block or reach back for our heel and open our heart toward the heavens. Allowing this to be a symbol of our openness. Inhaling, swooping the arm down, and exhaling, open. Inhaling, swooping down, and exhale, open. Inhaling here, and exhaling, gently coming back up into that low lunge. Inhaling here, and exhaling, lion's breath, lifting the heart towards the ceiling. Inhale the arms up. Exhale. Inhale the arms up. Exhale. Inhale the arms up. Exhale. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands back down to the floor, taking that right leg back, tucking the toes, coming back to downward facing dog. Inhaling up to the balls of the feet, sending the torso towards the thigh, and exhaling, rounding forward, coming into plank. Bring the knees down. You can grab a block and put it on the outside of the opposite foot. I think I just switched it on you. There we go. Inhaling here, exhaling, bringing. I just did that side, didn't I? So whichever your opposite side is once you figure it out, because this is just an intuitive, immediate flow that I'm putting together for you right now, just to work through and opening our hearts. So bring the opposite foot forward, coming into that low lunge. Inhaling the arms up. Exhaling, reaching back for that block, or your toe, or your heel. Opening the heart up. Keeping weight in the front of the leg, because there's want to kind of go all the way back. Open your heart towards the heavens. Inhale your arms, swoop it down, and exhale, open up. Some poses are really hard to talk during. This is one of them. Inhaling here, Exhaling, coming back up to kneeling. Hey, I almost fell, jazz hands. And then, we're gonna inhale. Exhale, lion's breath. Inhale our arms up. 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 Exhale, plant the hands and step back into downward facing dog. Coming back down to your knees. Bring your hands to your lap. We're going to take our fingers and bring 3 of them together, and the thumb and the pointer finger are going to cross. So we're not doing this, which is a common mudra we do. We're doing this. We're going to bring our arms beside us. And we're going to chant Yam 3 more times. And we'll also see how blue I turn from my hair. Inhaling. Yam. 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 So this mudra symbolizes opening your heart. We're working at opening our heart through these various poses. Walking your hands forward, tucking your toes and coming back into downward facing dog. Walking your hands to your feet, or your feet to your hands, whichever works best for you. Inhaling up, halfway flat back. Exhale, sink in, feet, hips distance. And exhaling, slowly rolling up 1 vertebra at a time. Inhaling once your arms are overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhaling your arms overhead, interlacing your fingers and bringing them to the back of your head. Inhaling, rooting through the soles of the feet, create a slight micro bend in the knees. As you inhale here, lengthen and exhale, open and express. Inhale here, and exhale, bring those elbows in towards one another. Inhale here, and exhale, open up again. Releasing your hands beside you. Roll the shoulders back. Roll the shoulders forward. Coming to the back of your mat. Taking the left arm forward and stepping the left foot underneath that left hand. Inhaling here, sinking into that lead thigh. Exhaling, coming back into reverse warrior. We're going to inhale here and exhale, come back into warrior 2, and then bring that forearm onto the thigh. We're going to inhale, bend both knees, and exhale, open out. Inhale, bend in, and exhale, open out. Inhale, bend in, and exhale, open out. Inhale, bend in, walking the hands over. Inhaling here, bending both knees, and exhaling back up to warrior 2. Inhaling here, and exhaling, coming into reverse warrior. Inhaling here, and exhaling, coming into side angle. Inhaling, bending the back knee, swooping down and up. Inhale, bend down, and exhale up. Inhale, bend down, and exhale up. Inhale, bend down, and exhale up. Inhale here, and exhale, come back into warrior 2. Bring the hands into the waist. Inhaling here, sinking into the thighs, having the feet go in the same direction as the knees as you gently come into a forward fold. You can hold on to between your toes if you like, or come come onto your hands or hold onto your shins. Just remembering to breathe. Walking your hands to the front of the mat, stepping forward again. Inhaling here. Exhaling up, halfway flat back. Inhale, sink in. Exhale, slowly rolling up one vertebra at a time like a backup dancer. Rolling the shoulders back when you get to the top. Rolling the shoulders forward. Inhaling the arms overhead. Interlacing the fingers. And inhale, lengthening. And exhale, allow the heart to lift towards the ceiling. Inhaling here. Exhaling, bringing our elbows in towards one another. Inhale here. And exhale, open and release. So last time we took the left foot forward, right? So this time we're going to take the right foot forward. We're going to inhale here and exhale, step that right foot underneath that right wrist. We're going to turn the foot a little bit in this time because we're going to come into warrior one. So here we are in warrior one. Sink into that lead thigh, have that knee and that foot going the same direction. Inhale here, and exhale, twist from the rib cage to have your torso point toward the front of the room. Nice. Inhaling here, exhaling, interlacing your hands or just holding your hands and gently coming forward into humble warrior. You can lift your hands off your back if you like. Inhaling here. Exhaling, release. Inhale. And exhale, coming back up into warrior one. Inhale here. And exhale, melt down, walking your hands to the front, the other direction, actually, to the foot, the other foot. You're going to turn that back foot in a little bit. The front foot's going to point toward the front of the room. Inhale here. Exhale, draw that belly button. Hand it up, lifting the pelvic floor, coming into warrior one. Inhaling here. And exhaling, twisting from the rib cage. You might need to open your stance up a little bit more. Inhale here. Exhale, release the arms behind, interlacing the fingers, holding onto the palms, elbows, whatever feels suitable, and dropping over that lead leg. Sometimes adjusting works and sometimes it doesn't. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly coming up, back to warrior one, hands to heart, stepping forward. Take a moment to stand here and breathe. Breathing heavy, breathing light, however works for you. Find your breath. Inhaling, soften. Exhale, draw that belly button in and up, lifting the pelvic floor. Inhale, soften. Exhale, drawing the belly button in and up, lifting the pelvic floor. Inhaling, soften. Exhaling, drawing the belly button in and up, lifting the pelvic floor. Inhale, the arms up. Exhale, come into a forward fold, planting the hands, stepping back into downward facing dog. We're going to go through a core standing vinyasa style of vinyasa. We're going to inhale up to the balls of the feet and the torso towards the thighs, and exhale, round forward. Inhale, bring the knees down. Exhale, drawing the belly button in and up, lifting the pelvic floor as you lower the pelvis, the belly, the chest down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, up into a cobra. Coming back into a child's pose. Inhaling here, exhaling, walking your hands back in, bringing them behind you. Inhaling here, exhaling, drawing the belly button in and up, lifting the pelvic floor, inhaling down. Exhaling, drawing the belly button in and up, lifting the pelvic floor, inhaling down. This is a nice quad stretch. Exhaling, drawing the belly button in and up, lifting the pelvic floor, inhaling down. Exhaling, walking the hands forward, tucking the toe, coming back into a downward facing dog. Inhaling up to the balls of the feet, exhaling, rounding forward, coming into a plank, knees down. Inhale here. Exhale, draw the belly button in and up, lifting the pelvic floor. As you lower down slowly, inhale, lengthen. Exhale up into cobra. Come back to a tabletop position, crossing the ankles and coming into a seated position. Ooh, I'm getting a little warm. Hope you are too. All right, so we're going to make our way to the middle of our mat. We're going to gently come down to a rock. And just take a few moments to breathe here. We're going to walk our heels in towards our bum. We're going to inhale here. Bring the forearms beside us. Exhale, draw the belly button in and up, lifting the pelvic floor, sending the pelvis towards the ceiling. Inhale down. Exhale, drawing that belly button in and up, lifting the pelvic floor, inhale down. Doing this 5 times at your own pace. And then coming back to back on the floor, lengthen the legs long. We're going to take the left arm underneath the left thumb and the right arm under the right thumb. And then we're going to inhale here. And then exhale, lift the heart towards the ceiling and bring the crown of the head onto the floor. So now we're on our forearms and we just have the crown of our head gently pressing into ground. Two more breaths here. One more, inhaling. Exhaling, gently allowing the head to slide back down to the ground, taking that left arm and then that right arm out. And just take a moment here to breathe. Inhaling here. Exhaling, rolling onto our side and coming back to a seated position. So if you'd like to, after we chant a couple more times, I would suggest just laying down and enjoying a nice long Shavasana. We're going to bring our hands back into that mudra, fingers touching, thumb over, pointer finger, eyes closed. You can place your hands on your knees or beside you. Inhale. Yam. You may have noticed that your chants are a little bit longer now that your core is awakened and revitalized. And I'd like you to contemplate traveling forth from a place of equanimity and balance, taking your efforts and making sure that they're in alignment with your character and that you're doing so from an open heart. I know it can be hard and it can be vulnerable, but I truly believe this is how we can affect change. And if you agree with me, cool. If you don't, that's okay too. We can have a discussion. That's how we bring connection. That's how we grow and evolve. And I'm always down to listen, and I'm always down to explore new concepts and ideas, because I know my way works for me, but my way is not the only way. So bring your hands to your heart. Thank you so much for letting me teach you and lead you today. So if you'd like to, go ahead and do a Shavasana. I am dyeing myself blue with my hair right now. If you like this class, every class I teach in person has a theme, and I connect it to what's going on at the time. And I also periodically put classes up on YouTube. So thank you for joining me. I know you have a ton of things that you could be doing today, but thank you. And I hope to see you on the mat again.